Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Messi, as it has been reported that the Argentine is expected to make a final decision in 48 hours' time as Al Hilal are making one final push. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then secondly, in this episode, talking about Jordi Alba, as the Barca legend have made a huge contractual sacrifice. We are going to be discussing on that report in much detail. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. With Barcelona's feasibility plan still stuck on the La Liga conveyor belt of diplomacy, the club have been unable to move forward with their signings for the 2023 summer transfer window. The Catalans have a list of targets they want to sign, some of them with a rather long line of competitors. This list is topped by none other than Lionel Messi. The Argentine has already played his final game for PSG and will be leaving Paris in search of a new venture soon. While he hopes to sign for Barca, their domestic battle with La Liga has delayed their operation to no end. Messi, meanwhile, does not want to wait around for too long, as was the case 2 seasons ago when he left Barcelona on a free agent despite agreeing to a contract extension. He will make a final decision on his future in the next 48 hours, according to a report by Tony Juan Marti. Al Hilal are making one final push to convince Messi, who had previously reportedly forgotten about their offer. Inter Miami are also still in the race for Leo, and they are confident about their offer, as as the Messi family seems eager to sign or to settle in Miami for the foreseeable future. Two Premier League clubs in the form of Newcastle United and Chelsea are also in the running for his signature, as was reported yesterday, but it seems they are quite low on the priority scale for the 35-year-old. Barcelona, meanwhile, are doing their best to pressure and convince Messi. Xavi has opened up about his return multiple times, including in the pre-game press conference leading up to Celta Vigo at vs Barca today. Xavi said, "The priorities are very clear. I would really like Messi to come back. I have spoken with him and I have already said it depends on him. From here, apart from Leo, the other priorities is a pivot. That would be the ideal scenario. I'm not responsible for the financial issue. I only know that Messi would help us a lot in terms of football," Xavi said. Of course, Messi will help us in terms of football a lot. Despite being at the age of 35, Messi still has that ability to impact matches to a great extent. And of course, he has not had the best of times overall at PSG. There's no doubt about that. But I think coming to Barca where his heart belongs, Messi, of course, will be a different type of player that we have not seen for the last 2 years playing for PSG. So as it stands right now, there is no conclusion. There is no decision that has been made for Messi's future, as the player and his representatives still wait patiently to see what Barca can do. Because right now, Al Hilal are already ready. They are like just waiting for Messi to say, "Yes, I accept your proposal." But they are still there because Messi haven't made any statement. If not, we couldn't have been talking about anything now about Messi. But the player is still in a state of doubt and confusion about the next possible club he wants to play for. Because as it stands right now, Barcelona look like the least favorite to sign Messi, to be honest. All because of La Liga and their delayance in approving the viability plan, the financial viability plan that was sent some weeks ago, which have been delaying Barca quite a lot. So as it stands, Messi saying that he has given 48 hours for his decision. If this report is to be believed, then it's gonna be big danger. It smells big danger for Barca, who up to now we don't even still know if actually everything will be approved by La Liga so that we can move ahead with the signing of Messi. Not just him, but also other signings to strengthen the team for next season. It's going to be quite interesting to see if La Liga doesn't approve that, because it's going to be really, really bad. But we just have to see. All hands on deck. Right now, of course, Al Hilal are still waiting. The offer is still on the table. Inter Miami is also another club that they are still pushing so hard. They haven't given up ever since they started showing Messi interest last year. They are still showing interest, as David Beckham's side believes that Messi can likely choose the MLS side, as he has always been versed with the city until he has a house there with his family that they can go there on vacation. So Inter Miami is still on the race. Barcelona look like it's going to be difficult, but except something happens fast this week. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barca, through the last 2 decades, have been blessed by incredible footballers. Players who have marked an era at the club through not only their football, but also their generosity and love for the club. Over the last 6 months only, Barcelona have seen three legends of the club leave, starting with Gerard Piqué, who called his time in football quits entirely. He gave up 30 million euros in deferred salary that was owed to him by Barca. This followed Sergio Busquets' departure announcement, as he refused to extend his contract with the club. The Spaniard had also taken multiple salary cuts during his time at the club, and he also gave up the salary he was owed after his departure. Jordi Alba, of course, has followed suit as well, as the Spaniard will leave the club at the end of the season after 11 good years with the first team. And according to reports from Mundo Deportivo, Jordi Alba has officially mutually terminated his contract and has given up more than 60% of his salary he was going to receive for the last season of his contract, lasting until July 2024. According to previous reports, Barcelona would have had to pay Alba nearly 38 million during the last season, but Barca will have to pay him nothing over 16 million euros as severance for cancelling his contract and slashing his salary. Alba was the starting left back for the club for a decade before Bardic took over the spot this season. And despite that, Alba's contributions off the bench and as a deputy player have been massive for Barca through the league season. He ended the season with 2 goals and 3 assists, averaging 1.6 key passes per game while creating 12 big chances, second highest in the squad after Rafinha, not to mention the off-field role he took on, mentoring Alejandro Balde and also helping the young stars in the squad. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.